Hey family, much love to my butterflies out there. Welcome back to my channel. As you see, I'm doing a missing person reading. This reading is on the missing 19-year-old Dylan Round from Idaho, Utah. He was last seen on May the 25th of this year of 2022. Before I get started, family, I want to show you a quick little video, okay, to give you many of you an idea of the background of this young man disappearance. If you cannot see, that's fine. Just have ears to hear, okay? Because it is like a little glare in here, and I apologize for the glare.
Farming in northwest Utah, but after he planted his crop, he went missing, and now they suspect foul play. As Fox 13 reporter Ryan Champagne explains, things are picking up in their search for clues.
Each one of these areas that are in here have been given searchers, and these searchers are going to track where they've been and report back to us.
This is the search map for Elko County Search and Rescue. And this is what the area looks like where deputies last picked up information on 19-year-old Dylan Round's whereabouts.
There were cell phone pings on May 28th that indicated that at least Dylan's phone was located in the Lucin area of Utah.
Deputies later found Dylan's boots and pickup.
We were allowed to take the pickup home. We have the pickup. So anything that could have been pulled off the pickup, as far as the way the pickup records stuff, it may be gone because it hasn't been treated. We feel, and well, we know, Utah is still treating it as a simple missing persons case.
Candace says at first she was frustrated with the law enforcement response, but there's a lot more going on today. Fox Elder deputies from Utah are out searching, and on the Nevada side, Elko deputies are following up on leads.
There's conflicting information, so we're trying to vet all the information to find out what is rumors and also what would be actual factual. We're trying to get down to the facts.
And volunteers are searching for feeding searchers.
This is something that I do. I like to be charitable. When people need help, I think people need to step up.
Dylan's parents are holding up by focusing on the search.
That's got to be our focus, because if you break down in the middle of this, your focus becomes your emotions. And when your emotions take over, you're not logical. And if you're not logical, precise, and going off of facts, we are of no good to help you find Dylan.
Brian Champagne, Fox 13 News, Utah.
All right, family, and that was Dylan's mom towards the end that was speaking. That was Miss Candace. All right. So before I get started, I want to say much love, much love. Sending you positive vibes your way, Miss Candace. Um, she may not even see this video, okay? But she needs to know that people do care. I care. That's why I decided to do this video. And also, family, his family did not ask me to do this reading. Let me just say that. As you see, his mom trying to be upbeat, and they are seeking facts. We know here it's not facts. We know this, all right? I'm just led by the spirit. So whatever you see in here, it is allegedly. It is allegedly. And this is for entertainment purpose only. Let me just say that. The way I see it, some news is better than no news. And it's nothing like, being in the dark and just not knowing. All right, family. So I'm just praying and believing that some family member will happen to come across this video and they will see it. Okay. Especially when they have, done all that they can do as far as seeking answers, and they are getting nowhere. Okay. Sometimes you have to, go outside the box, if you know what I mean. Okay. And many people do it, many people don't. But please know, a lot of times, family members do contact me behind the scenes. Let me just say that. They may say one thing, on camera, but when you get desperate enough, you'd be surprised what people will do. Please know that. So that being said, much love to Miss Candace, Dylan's mom, and his family members and loved ones. I pray that your loved one will be found no matter what, because I wish this on nobody. And I thank you, butterflies, for taking the time to watch. I know that you care, and I don't have Facebook or any other social medias account. I'm just here on YouTube. So if it's in your power, if you do have Facebook, I appreciate it. Sharing is caring. And I do believe that there is a Facebook missing group on Dylan. I do believe it there is. So if it's in your power, I appreciate if you share the content. Thank you so much. Now, many of you know when I'm doing readings, right? I'm always doing my own private readings to get an idea of what I'm looking at. That's what I do. Okay? And I'm going to share these two down here in a few minutes. Um, I've already received information about this young man who is 19 years old, and as they said, as it was stated, he had goals and dreams, and definitely very ambitious. He was trying to be, he was being a farmer, and doing a hell of a job at that. And so obviously you can see that he was very driven. Okay, driven for success, and as far as trying to better himself, and farming was his passion. All right, family. So anyway, it is stated he hasn't been seen since the 25th of May. I went ahead and lit a candle for Dylan. We're gonna hope for the best, family. I'm gonna let you know right now. I'm not picking up on him. That's just me. Okay, that's just me. It could be many reasons why I'm not picking up on a person. Okay, but I'm not picking up on him. But we're going to just continuously to hope for the best. You know. So I'm going to go ahead on and get started with this reading, family. Okay. Trying to decide where I want to have this right here. There. Keeps falling, family. Like Dylan's trying to tell me something. Ain't that right? I'm going to use my psychic tarot deck. Hold up, family. Let me see. Where is it? Okay. I'm going to be using this today. Okay. And a host of others. You know how I do. Now, a lot of time I read and go anywhere from 45 to an hour. So keep that in mind. I get passionate and I'm always digging. And the reason I dig because I don't want to make this a part two and a part three. So I put it out there as far as whatever spirit is revealing to me about a person or a situation, and I leave it alone because the way I see it, I'm only bringing a part of the puzzle. There are others. They have to give for the spirit. If you happen to watch them, that may do this case, they will bring another piece of the puzzle. But please know when you put them together, the puzzles does fit, okay? And I'm only able to reveal to you, family, what the spirit's allowing me to reveal. Some things, are just for whatever reason, I have no control over what comes out. Now, I want to share this real quick, family. I do sense that Dylan knows the person that caused harm to him, but another thing also that bothers me is there are others that are in the know. Okay, there are others that are in the know. I think the mom did mention. I think I was reading something on Google. I don't know if it was on Google or what I read it, but let me see. Oh, I know what it was. I was watching another person blog. Uh, they was mentioning about this case, and the mom was saying that how the people in the town, because they do have a sheriff, but the people in the town, act kind of standoffish, and that's not normal. Okay, it makes you wonder, what do they know? All right. So anyway, I do sense that there are others that are in the know, and so you don't know who these others are related to. So that can play a big part in why, people would act kind of standoffish towards his mom, when she's crossed paths with these people. But anyway, I want to share this real quick and then I'm going to fully get started with this reading. The first thing popped up in my spirit was jealousy. The first thing that popped up in my spirit was jealousy. As I stated, somebody that Dylan know, but there are others that could play a part in being not only in the know but also covering up. Because when they found, not only did they find his boots, okay, that I think one pair that they found that was bloody, but also his vehicle was cleaned. I mean, it was just very, very clean, okay, and that's definitely not a good sign, all right, especially in that area, you know. That's definitely not a good sign. That lets you know that's a straight up cover up. But uh, I just want to share some of these cards, these messages that had popped up real quick. This says sports hunt. Okay. Now I think about this right here. I think about someone that gets off, that kills for the fun, that kills for sports. You know, also a person like this, you know, they take pleasure in killing. As far as trying to see how, you know, how far they can, you know, get away with taking someone out. It's pretty much, you know, when I think about sports hunt, you know, to me, that's someone that enjoys what they do. I mean, they gets off on it. They take pleasure in it. Okay. I truly believe Dylan has crossed paths with someone, and it's possible it can be a stranger, maybe it's someone that everybody's not familiar with in that town. But this is a very dark individual. Let me just say that, and very unbalanced. Please know that, especially if you like to hurt people, harm people, and kill people for sports. Okay, it's like you like to hunt them down, you know. But that's interesting. This had popped up. Let's continue. It has here met up with the person by choice, foolish decision. So as I stated, whomever this individual is that Dylan had crossed paths with, he probably didn't know this individual that long, okay? But according to the spirit, he met up with this person by choice. And the spirit is saying it was a foolish decision. Now, during the time that he had met this individual, it could have been other people that was in the room or the location, okay? Because obviously there are others that are in the know. So anyway, there was some communication going on. Dylan was speaking up, speaking out, and there was definitely some truth telling coming out. So someone exercising their voice, which was Dylan, and whomever he was communicating with. Okay, there was back and forth communication that was going on, and Dylan was speaking up and speaking out about something. Okay, there was temptation. There was temptation, maybe not on Dylan's part, but there was definitely some temptation. Okay, it has here temptation, urges, desires. It has here to kill, steal. Okay, sex. You know, sex. Wrong people, hook up. See, hooking up with the wrong people. All right. Um, I'm going to say this now. The family paints Dylan out to be a good boy and to be someone that's on a straight path, but he's human. I am sensing that Dylan was tempted as far as drinking. I'm picking up some drinking that was going on, but I'm also picking up that his drinking could have been his whatever he was drinking could have been tampered with. Okay, and young people do like to fit in when they are hanging with a certain crowd, shall I say. But anyway, this did pop up. It has here temptation, urges, desires to steal, kill, or some type of sex, you know, being tempted uh, as far as sex acts. And then it has here also hooking up the wrong people, okay? It has here taking unhealthy substance, the need to rid the body of toxins of drugs or alcohol, detox. I picked up on more than anything that Dylan was drinking. Okay, he was definitely felt the temptation to drink around this individual. Okay, or group. Let me just say that 'cause I am sensing that it's a good chance that others were around. Now I'm not picking up on any drug use with Dylan. Uh, the individual that the suspect, I do sense that they do drugs. Let me just say that. It has here impaired, weakened, lack ability, okay, due to the state of the body functioning. So obviously he was impaired, okay. It has here, now it says the stranger, but I still sense that, Dylan knew this individual. But anyway, it says the stranger physically attacked and assaulted victim. Something about money exchange, but it has here stolen money theft. Wherever Dylan was, okay, it has here somebody had removed him away from the area, travel on the go, okay. Now his vehicle was still in the area. Let me just say that it was found in the area. I don't know how far from home, but when it comes to Dylan, his location, okay, he was moved to another location. And I was picking up on south, a little further out south. I wanted the spirit to do the talking as far as additional information is going to come out, okay? But as far as like close in the area, they may come across like other evidence that's been thrown out here and there, but I'm sensing that he was moved out a little more outward, okay? I would suggest they search more outward, okay? Um, I don't know what this means. Dylan, is a farmer, okay? It has here too much feeling overwhelmed with this responsibility, feeling stressed out. It has here male teen. Dylan is 19 years old. Um, this is the spirit describing Dylan, the kind of individual he is. The spirit is saying Dylan is selflessness, concerned more with the needs and wishes of others than oneself. So he was someone that Dylan is someone that's very concerned with others and their needs. He put others' needs before his. Let me just say that. No matter what we see in here, okay, family. It has here. This is a very positive omen. It says, "Have hope. Light will shine on this darkness. Justice." And that's all I need to see. Okay. Uh, it may not, be in a timely manner that we want to see justice, but according to the spirit, we ought to have hope. Light will eventually shine on this darkness. So let's keep that in mind. Let me see something real quick. And the thing about it, Dylan's future is very bright. Okay. Um, Obviously, like I said, he has like goals, and I truly believe had he still been with us, things were really was going to pick up, you know, in that area of farming, um, or whatever his goals were. It has here having unpleasant dreams, fear-based thoughts, okay, worry and stress. Somebody's having them. It has here trapped in fear, scared to take action, or can't. According to the spirit, Dylan has a strong family foundation, a strong foundation, close bond with family. He's blessed. It has here about something about detaching and being unbothered about something or someone. It has here somebody is expressing apologies and regret. There are timelines to my readings. Please know that. And also, this speaks of the characteristic of Dylan. Because his spirit, he has peace within and he's full of gratitude. So a person like this, their light is very bright. Okay. Anytime you're operating in, you know, not only having peace within, but you're operating and having gratitude. Oh yeah, your light is definitely bright. And you'll attract good things to you. But due to being naive and not listening to intuition, that can also That's not a good thing either. And I want to share this also because this did come out. Okay. It has here, I want the abuse to stop, verbal or physical. Verbal or physical abuse, dealing with a control freak, very domineering. Whomever this is. Not saying that this individual had anything to do with it, but this could be in something that he may have experienced with somebody. Okay. Now I want to real quick use this deck right here, and then I want to share what I have over here, okay? And I thank you for your love and being patient, family. Okay. Oh, divine spirit of love and truth, Holy Spirit, giving clarity about the disappearance of healing. Look, family. Giving clarity to the disappearance of 19-year-old Dylan Brown. Related to his disappearance, to the story dealing. Giving clarity about your disappearance. Clarity about your disappearance. Whoop. I'm going to stop right here. None of this is in divine order. The first card is the third eye chakra card. It represents I see. This is dealing, I mean, this is dealing saying I see. It's like he had an aha moment due to whatever the situation was that was going on around him. He's saying, okay, I see. I see what's going on here. I see. Okay. The next card is the shadow card. When it's upward, it representing someone facing their shadow self or they're facing their worst fears. The next card, it is upside down. This is emotional loss. This is someone who's presently experiencing a emotional loss. Dylan card is upside down. So if Dylan was experiencing a emotional loss, okay, it looked like he was coming out of it. Okay, it looked like he was coming out of, dealing with a emotional loss, or he was getting past it. Right here, this is the next card. This is a sacrifice card. And also, when it's upward, it can represent self-sacrifice. Okay, or you could say somebody sacrificed him. All right. This card speaks from the perspective of holding on to things or someone that are not for your highest good. When I get this card, I think about people hold on to baggage. They do so much for others, or it can mean that they do so much for others that they neglect themselves. Okay, and Spirit already let us know that he was very selflessness. He thought about others' needs. So this young man had definitely a good heart. Let me just say that his light was very, very bright. Okay, and a lot of times your light is very, very bright. It's like a moth to a flame. Okay, you start attracting these people. They're very low vibrational. That's up to no good, but they are attracted to your light because they see you as naive also. And people do observe you. Let me just say that. They see how you carry yourself. All right. But anyway, Um, when I, get this card right here, I also think about how, Dylan is selflessness, the way he carried himself, which can be also very naive when you cross paths with strangers. Let me just say that when you befriend a stranger and that person intentions is not the best. Let me just say that. Okay. So anyway, this is represents self-sacrifice. Okay. The next card, it is upside down. This is recognition and reward. Now, upward represents, someone has been acknowledged and they're being rewarded for their hard work. Okay, for the hard work that they have put in. Right here, you can say this was Dylan. Right here, he is not being rewarded. Right here, he is not being acknowledged for his hard work. Okay, so this is upside down. This is one that's being overlooked and not acknowledged nor rewarded. Right here, this is harmony. So, for instance, if he did have a love interest, or whomever this individual is, and they can be another man. It doesn't have to be a female now. According to the spirit, he has harmony with this individual. Okay, so he's somebody that he is close to. It could be a good friend, but he wants everybody to know that he has harmony with this individual. Okay. And it could be like a love interest. Maybe he had his eye on somebody. Okay. In that particular timeline, let me just say that. Right here, this card is upside down. This is new beginning. This is one that's moving forward and they're not looking back. Okay. They are no longer in stagnation. According to the spirit, this is how Dylan was feeling. He was feeling stuck. Okay. For whatever reason, he was feeling stuck, and, due to going in circles and stagnation, okay, in whatever area that Dylan was feeling like he was in stagnation. Okay, this card is upside down. Okay, it also can speak from the perspective of a mental conflict. And I always let many of you know a mental conflict is someone that has the inability to get over someone or something. Okay, so this represents stagnation and not moving forward. This is the next card. It's upside down. This is material and spiritual prosperity. Okay. Now, Dylan is presently missing. And I did let many of you know I am picking up on something about money exchange or stolen money. Okay. Whatever that means. And I didn't mention this also. Something about contracts is popped up in my spirit also. Something about contracts and some type of verbal agreement. Not sure what that's about yet. Okay. But I just want to put that out there. But anyway, this card is upside down concerning Dylan. So upward represents gain. Okay. Gain or something that someone presently have. Upside down represents a loss. Okay. Um, but notice what I said. I said spirit. I said material and spiritual prosperity. And if you're lacking one, I would get this also. So instead, to me is material. Okay, a loss in material. So obviously, the word stolen is playing a big part, or a lack of material. We have here. And if you know, when you look at these cards, Dylan wasn't feeling his best before he went missing. You could tell he was feeling down about something. So something was bothering him. I don't know if his family, was aware of that. And maybe they do know, but they're not discussing it because maybe they feel like it has nothing to do with this case. Okay? But anyway, this is Dylan. Okay? This says passion initiated. When this card is upward, this is someone who's feeling good from the inside out. Okay? And many of you know, like I know, for instance, when you are in love, oh my goodness, you feel like, you can do anything. You feel creative, you feel motivated. But it doesn't have to be in love, but this is someone who's feeling good from the inside out. They're feeling motivated. They're feeling passionate. That juice within, is really going. Okay, this is Dylan. It's like his juice, that spark within him has fizzled. Okay, something has him feeling like this. It's like he lost it. It's like he losing his passion for whatever reason. Now, remember I was showing you the truth-telling card, the communication card. Look at that, the throat chakra. This represents I speak. This is Dylan speaking out. Okay, he's exercising his voice. He's speaking to somebody. He's speaking out to somebody. He's exercising his voice. Okay, he's speaking up for himself right here. This right here is the awareness card. This card represents someone that's in the know. Dylan is aware of his situation. Okay, he's aware of what's going on. Because we also saw the third eye card represents I see. Okay, according to the spirit, he is operating in awareness. Okay, the next card, it is upside down. This right here is discontent and boredom. And when I get this card right here, this is someone who's longing for change, but it's upside down. Now you can say, Dylan had a moment to where he was feeling discontent and bored, and he's no longer, feeling discontent. I'm going to read up on this card because it has additional meaning. Okay. This card signifies a time when you may experience stagnation. I just told you that. See that? Where is it at? See? These two always come out hand in hand. When I get this card right here, this card always follow it. Okay? You see this upside down. This is someone who's moving forward. This is someone who feels stuck. Okay, they're in stagnation. Things are not moving forward as fast as they would like for it to. Okay? Whatever that means to Dylan. This card signifies a time when you may experience stagnation, discontent, and boredom. Feelings of restlessness and impatience surrounds you. A relationship project, do you hear that? A relationship or project or situation isn't moving forward fast enough and could be draining you emotionally and energetically. You're longing for change, and although one door may be closing, don't focus all of your energy on it, as opportunities will soon knock. A window or another door could quickly open. And if your attention and awareness isn't focused, and if your attention and awareness isn't focused, now according to the spirit, Dylan was operating in awareness. Okay, so he see what was going on around him. All right, let's continue. I forgot where I was, family. So let me go back. I apologize. You're looking for change, and although one door may be closing, don't focus all of your energy on it, as opportunities will soon knock. A window or another door could quickly open. And if your attention and awareness isn't focused, you could easily miss it. Watch for synchronicity events that brings books, speakers, workshops, and new people and new people into your life. Any of these could possibly hold a message for you. Have faith in divine timing and know that everything changes for a reason. This card acts as a reminder that it's a perfect time to reevaluate and search within your heart and soul for fresh insight. So Dylan was in the business of farming, okay? And a lot of people felt like he couldn't do it for whatever reason. I guess maybe the land is barren because it's real dry out there. But he was proving a lot of people wrong, okay? Uh, he was actually growing crops. Okay. So anyway, with that being said, but still things were not moving as fast as he would like for it to move. Now we did see the card discontent and boredom. Let me just say that. And we also saw that Bill was feeling very impatient too. So obviously, unbeknownst to his family, there's a lot that Dylan was keeping to himself as well. Okay, you could tell that he was like an upbeat, happy-go-lucky kid, but it was still things that he was keeping to himself and feeling some type of way because he really wanted, his project to really take off. Okay, and it would have, eventually. Um, but also, you notice how it mentioned about, how I forgot what I saw with it, but it mentioned something about how hold on, 'cause I don't like be saying anything, but it mentioned something about right here. It says if your attention isn't hold on, you could easily miss something about an opportunity. That's what I'm trying to make. It mentions something about an opportunity. Okay, it said watch for synchronicity events that brings books, speakers, workshops, and new people into your life. Notice we saw the stranger card that popped up. Okay, but anyway. So as you see, something about an opportunity popped up also in the message. So anyway, let's continue because, like I said, this is how he was feeling. Overlooked and not acknowledged for his hard work. Let's continue. Yep. See how it came back out? Temptation. Can't make it up. See that? Temptation. Came right back out. Okay. This is the first card. See that? It says truth. This is someone who is receiving the truth and clarity about a situation. Okay. Also represents judgment. But before Dylan went missing, okay, he was speaking his truth as well as, you could say that he was coming into some truth and he was receiving clarity, all right, about something. Right here, this is the heart chakra card represents I love, okay? So this is Dylan saying I love. He's saying I love about something. And we know he loved farming, but he get off the vibration I love. Now, this right here is a temptation card. We saw this earlier, okay? So it looked like Dylan was being tempted as well. His family didn't mention anything about whether Dylan drinks or anything, but I'm picking up that he was drinking. Let me just say that, okay? Maybe he doesn't. Maybe he's really not known for drinking. Let me just say that, but he was tempted, okay? So this is from perspective of being tempted, all right, as well as it speaks from perspective of addictions as well, okay, whether it's drugs, alcohol, or a sex addiction, can play a part. But addictions are addictions. But anyway, temptation is popping up right here. This is upside down. This is the moving on card, okay. A lot of times I get this card, it can let me know if a person, has transitioned. I would get it upward. Or I would say Dylan thought about moving on and he actually moved on. Meaning he got missing. Okay. Maybe he got missing and he probably wanted to, run away or start life elsewhere. Okay. But his card is upside down. So this lets me know if he was thinking about moving on, because we did see the boredom card. That's someone who's longing for change. So if he was thinking about moving on, he changed his mind. Okay? So upside down is someone who was thinking about moving on, but they changed their mind. Right here, this is upside down. This is the waiting game. Okay? This is someone who has a decision to make. They have a decision to make. And right here, they have time. Time is ticking. Okay, time is ticking. He has a decision to make, whether this is Dylan or the other individual, okay, that's playing a part in his disappearance. But somebody has a decision to make, okay? But they got time. They got time, but they're thinking right here, time is up. Time is up. Okay? Whatever decision they had to make, time is up. Interesting. Right here, this is the destiny card. Right here, you can say Dylan was feeling lucky, okay? But it's whatever, this means to Dylan. I don't know if someone presented an offer to him or whatever, but right here, he was feeling very lucky, okay? He's feeling very lucky. I want to see something. You know me, fam. I'm always digging. I'm going to use the Divine Shadow Self Oracle. It speaks about those shadow aspects that we all have, but some people shadow aspects are more darker than others. Let me just say that. And many people, you know, they heal from those shadow aspects of them, and many people choose not to. All right. So this will give us idea about those shadow aspects that was going on around Dylan on the day he went missing. Okay. I want to know more about this right here, the temptation. Holy Spirit, love and truth, the Holy Spirit, seeking clarity about the temptation card, about those shadow aspects that were going on with Dylan pertaining to temptation, seeking clarity. Seeking clarity about the experience of Dylan. What were those shadow aspects that were going on around Dylan on the day he went missing? Pull up, family. One of the cards is showing. I don't want any cards showing. All right, as far as the messages. Shadow aspects going on around Dylan, temptation. One just popped up. I didn't mean to go around 2 times. Let me stop right here. Let me stop real quick. Okay, let me stop real quick. Okay. The first card underneath was selfish. Selfish. Okay, selfishness. What I'm doing, I'm trying to show many of you the little background aspect of what was going on with Dylan, as far as those shadow energies, those dark aspects that were going on around Dylan and anyone that was around him. Okay, we have here the second card that was right here up under it was bias. Right here with the next card, the first card up under it was desperation. So that's the one that's not being patient, feeling desperate for whatever reason. Right here, this is closed off. So you can say Dylan is somewhere closed off, not out in the open, but somewhere hidden, closed off. Right here, up under it, trauma. According to the spirit, Dylan had experienced trauma. And the card in front of it is abuse. We did see the message that popped up about abuse. Right here, someone feeling bitterness. Now, usually when a person feeling bitterness, that's like somebody that, seeking revenge or something, feeling hate towards you. The card in front of, after that one is disrespectful. Someone being very disrespectful. And a lot of times the person, like I said, feeling bitterness, sometimes they seek revenge. Okay, the next card right here is rebellious. Somebody being rebellious. The card in front of that one was disagreeable. So as you see, there was some communication that was going on, all right? As well as some disagreements. Over here, the first card was ignorance. Because the spirit's saying that Dylan met up with somebody. Okay? But it was a foolish meetup, okay? The card in front of that one was drained. This one was feeling emotional drain. Right here, see, came right back out, bully. So Dylan was experiencing some bully also. Like I said, somebody was jealous of him. And right here in the front, shame. Let's continue. Hmm. Yep, I knew it. Thank you, Spirit, for confirmation. Spirit always backs me up. Mm, look at that. Jealousy. Jealousy. Somebody was jealous of him. Jealousy is popping up. Somebody's holding a grudge. Not only are they holding a grudge, but they are full of bitterness. Lustful is popping up. We did see the temptation card. Okay? We saw the temptation card. Sudden destruction. Depression. This was Dylan. He was experiencing depression. Gossip, people talking. And his mom is wondering why people are acting the way they're acting in that town. Oh yeah, people are talking. And people know more what's going on, but they're not sharing it. Okay? But they're doing a whole lot of talking in that area. Look at that gossip. His mom need to be stretching her ears. I know she wants facts, okay? I know she wants facts. I would want facts as a mother. But sometimes you got to step outside that box, all right? The mom need to be stretching her ears as far as hearing what people are saying, okay? Because there is some truth in a lot of that gossip. Let me just say that. Right here, entanglement. Now, according to the family, Dylan wasn't seeing anybody that they knew of because he's such a hard worker and he's constantly busy working. Okay, that's his passion, working. But this says entanglement. Now, it doesn't have to be a love relationship, but it speaks about a complicated, difficult relationship and can be quite toxic. But a lot of time, entanglement is dealing with a three-party, or more. But I'm going to say at least three. So it's like, Dylan and two other individuals that can be involved. Dylan could be interested in one, but that person could be seeing somebody else, or vice versa. Okay. But entanglement is a complicated, difficult relationship. That's playing a part in this scenario as well. Okay? And maybe it has a lot to do with as far as why he was feeling depressed. Okay? So it may not be so much of work. It could be what's going on in his personal life. The lack of, being acknowledged by somebody. Okay? Sometimes people get desperate and they would do things that you think that they wouldn't do because they want to stand out, so they'll try to do certain things to fit in. We have here aggression, and if he did meet it with somebody, like I said, I'm still sensing it was other people around. It wasn't just that one person. All right, I don't know if he met it with someone and they went somewhere as far as hanging around other group of people, but there was others that was around. Anxiety, envy. Look at that envy. Somebody being envious. Sabotage. Dealing with sabotage. Withdrawn. Absent-minded. In a person like this, they're distracted. Okay? You're not thinking clearly at all. Dealing with emotional blackmail. I'm gonna go around. Let's see something. We'll go around maybe two more times. Because at the end of the day, fam, this stands out to me more than anything. Temptation. That speaks volume. Okay? Okay, Spirit told me to continue to shuffle. Look what popped up. We saw temptation, but look what follows it: addictions. And I'm not saying this young man does drugs, okay? A workaholic can be a addiction, okay? And his family said he's known to work all the time, so a workaholic can be an addiction as well. Then you have sex addictions, okay? Aloof. This is someone who is distant, okay? Standoffish. Oh, let me show this also. Manipulation. Somebody playing with his head. Passive aggression. Feeling defensive. And a lot of times I see a card like this, someone could be throwing accusations at you and you feeling defensive, okay? Hostility, rage, Showing all of these, but I'm gonna put them on top. Look at that. Boredom. Boredom. And then also in that area where Dylan live, it looks like there's not a lot to do, to tell you the truth. You have to drive a great distance just to go somewhere to have fun, if you know what I mean. But anyway, boredom is popping right back up again. See? That's the one that's looking for change. They want to do something different, if you know what I mean, okay? Get out and have some fun. Explosive. This speaks from the perspective of emotions start to heat up, okay, due to arguments or conflict. Rejection is popping up, feeling rejected. Complacency, okay, so Dylan found himself in an environment to where he was not aware of the danger, okay, he was not aware of the danger that was around him. Feeling helpless, deception, conflict. See that? And family, I'm gonna keep it real with you. It's not easy for us doing these kind of readings because when we pick up on, you know, we're not perfect. Let me just say that. I know I'm not perfect, okay? It is God within me that allows me to do these readings, and I'm blessed and humble about it. But when I'm doing these readings and I'm picking up on a person, as far as I'm concerned, that's not with us. The only reason I continue to do these readings anyway, to help the family as far as them receiving clarity, so the family, because a lot of times the family in the dark, and the authorities are only tell them so much. And they always hold on to information and they never share with the family for whatever reason. But anyway, I do this so if a family member happens to watch, they can get an idea, of what could have happened to their loved one. Let me say it like this: they will receive more information that the authorities are going to give them. Okay, somebody? Because the authorities don't want nobody to really botch their investigation, but a lot of times they are very close-minded because they're only going by facts. But anyway, um, okay, okay. So as we see, something definitely jumped off. Um, According to the spirit, Dylan met up with somebody. All right, he met up with somebody, and something jumped off. Okay, and obviously, he let his guards down. He wanted to have some fun or whatever, and I am sensing that he was drinking. Okay, and I am picking up on also there was others around. Uh, I'm going to end this reading, but because I'm already at what 58. Okay, so I still got time. I still got a little time. Cause I won't be visiting. I would not be revisiting this reading. So that's why I do what I do. I go to extra mile. Cause I'm doing this as a labor of love. I'm not. I only get paid when I'm having like private readings, and you don't really get that much when it comes to monetization. But I'm just trying to help. Let me see something. I'm going to use my, and don't worry, I'm going to share this now, okay? I'm just seeking additional clarity. This is my Wicked Butterfly Revealing Oracle. Let me see if the Spirit wants me to use it. I like to be led by the Spirit. Okay, the Spirit told me that there are some clues in this deck that can give us clarity about the disappearance of Dylan. Divine Spirit taking clarity about the disappearance of Dylan around. Oh my God, that one just jumped out, didn't it? Oh boy, hold on, family. I gotta use my feet to grab it. And let me say this also. There was some other information that came out. I always keep certain information to myself. Okay, I don't write it down or anything, but I'm always seeing certain things that pops up in these messages. And I'm like, what? But I keep it to myself. I like to see if it's going to come out, okay? And his family said that Dylan did not have time for a relationship as far as if they know, but Dylan was being social. Please know that, okay? Obviously, he had his eye on somebody. Let me just say that, okay? So he was being social and pretty much doing him behind the scenes. I'm gonna stop right here. But let me see something. It has here found out about a secret, gossip, someone's cheating. So obviously there is more to the story, okay? That's why I dig the way I do. It may not have anything to do with why he, disappeared, but it's a lot of times the spirit peels those layers of those things that are going on behind the scenes because someone know what this is about, okay? If they see this and they know the spirit is revealing this, obviously there is some truth in my reading. Okay? Found out about a secret, gossip, someone's cheating. So it looks like Dylan was communicating and seeing somebody. It has here, remember the word stolen? Okay, it came back out. Someone stolen from them something of value. Phone communication stopped. His family said Dylan is known for communicating. Okay, he's constantly talking to somebody in the family. So yeah, phone communication did stop. It has here neighborhood close to home, whatever this means. Okay, maybe he met up with somebody in the neighborhood close to home. They are scared to speak up due to fear. But we saw the throat chakra card. Dylan was starting to speak up. He's speaking up to somebody. Okay. He was finally exercising his throat chakra. It has here caregiver, parent, grandparent, babysitter, foster parent, adoptive parent. Now, let me say this real quick. When I did my private reading on Dylan, okay, um, a card popped up, mentioned something about a baby, okay, mentioned something about a baby, and that didn't make sense to me because the way his parents were talking, like, Dylan doesn't have time, to be in a relationship, and that's okay for a parent to talk like that because you're not with your child all the time. So none of us know what our children do when they're not around us, okay? But anyway, allegedly, okay. I'm not saying he got anybody pregnant, okay? But anyway, a caregiver is a parent, okay? Any of these. So something about someone's parent, okay? Somebody's parent, okay? And I'm not saying he's a parent. I'm not saying he got anybody pregnant, but something about parents, okay? And it has here motive for money and trade. So something about motive, something about money, okay? Something about money is popping up again. A lot of this is just a lot of background things that were going on, okay? I don't know why certain messages pop up the way they do, but they do. And you know what? I just thought about something. I think they said that Dylan did pick up pick up someone, a hitchhiker, I believe, um, um, outside of the road and dropped him off somewhere. I'm not saying that person had anything to do with this case, but that is considered a stranger also. So obviously he is known to do things like that. Okay, because he's constantly thinking of others, even though he knows it can be dangerous. You know, he is known for doing things like that. I just wanted to put that out there also. It has here, child will be found. There is hope. This is a positive omen also. Let's pray that Dylan will be found alive. Okay. Let's pray he will be found no matter what. It has here question neighbors. So obviously somebody have heard something, somebody have seen something. It says question neighbors. But unfortunately, nobody's talking. It has here, there's more to the story. What needs to be said, as I always say, what needs to be said is not said. So basically, family, what needs to be said needs to come out so people can get a broader, understanding of what could have happened to this young man. Okay, there's a lot that's kept quiet, and a lot of times people do that because they don't want the person to look in a negative light. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, the need for closure, desire answers to make a decision, and I told many of you, Dylan had a decision to make. Okay. We did see the couple card, and it was in a particular timeline of harmony. It has here female child, female teen, female baby. Something about a female is popping up. And he is considered as a teen, okay? So possibly a female teen. It has here, I think I showed this already, didn't I? Yeah, I did. I showed this already. The person will be found, there's hope. I did show you this right here already. Communication with a ex-lover. So obviously, Dylan was seeing somebody, okay? He's communicating with somebody. And then also the spirit said light will be shed on this darkness. So the family hopefully will hear something or know something soon, okay? Concerning, if I receiving more information about, what happened to Dylan, okay? Hopefully somebody will talk. Hmm. Feelings of betrayal. They trusted someone they know who betrayed them. I told you, Dylan knows. Dylan knows the individuals that are involved, okay? Somebody betrayed him that he trusted. Single out, targeted, desired, sought after. Someone is doing a favor for the other. Partnership, alliance. See that? Partnership. You're looking at two or more that's playing a part in this cover up. Somebody's doing a favor for the other. Maybe somebody pays someone off, okay? Or just doing a favor for the other, okay? To help Okay? Get rid of Dylan to get him out the way for whatever reason. Communicating with their ex-lover, they have history. Who is this ex-lover? Not saying they had anything to do with it, but who is this ex-lover? And maybe his family don't know because, as far as they're concerned, he's not dating anybody. Fight, not happy at home, unbalanced, lack of harmony. And I don't know who he lives with. Had a fight with their spouse. Had a fight with their spouse. Interesting. Interesting, interesting. Child abandoned, has no connection with child. They are unbothered. Wow, we saw that earlier, didn't we? Unbothered. The word unbothered. So this speaks about child abandonment. Someone abandoning a child. Hmm. We'll go around one more time. Now, who knows? Maybe the person dealing with liking already was in a relationship. Because we saw entanglement, okay? He could have had eyes on someone that already was in a relationship. Okay, and we know how messy that can get. Now, look at that. Look how the spirit backs me up. Met up with them by choice. Dylan met up with someone by choice. See, it came right back out. So it's pretty much like Dylan was the path that he was on, okay? Little did he know, trouble ahead. Met up with them by choice. It has here falling out of love, letting go. And we did see the love card. We saw that. That was stating Dylan loves somebody. But it has here falling out of love, letting go. It has here something about boyfriend. It has here a position, a group. Okay, a group you're looking at, more than two. Okay, maybe three or more, anywhere from 3 to 5. Opposition, a group of adversaries or competitors. Breaking up, they seek out closure to make sense of what happened. So if someone seek out closure, a lot of time they go meet up with the individual, okay, to talk. Meet on a dating, something about met on a dating site, whatever that means. They need love, feels lonely. We also saw the rejection card, okay, somebody felt rejected. All Don't worry, I'm going to show you this because it doesn't. When I show you this, this is not going to take long at all. I'm just going to be flashing the cards in front of your face. Okay, that's not going to take long for me to show you that. I want to use one more deck and I'm going to end this reading. Well, I'm going to show you one more deck and then I'm going to show you these right here and then I'm going to end the reading. Oh boy. All right, family. Let's continue. It's just on the roll. Let's continue. Let me see. What else I want to use? Let me see. Okay, I'm going to use this one. Listen. I'm going to shuffle 2 times and split the deck. Divine Spirit, her loving truth, Holy Spirit, leads me to all truth and clarity about the disappearance of Dylan Brown. It led to the disappearance of Dylan Brown. The clarity about the disappearance of Dylan Brown. As you see, family, doing these readings can be very draining and it takes time. But it's a labor of love. I appreciate if many of you give us just a thumb up. Okay, every bit helps about getting awareness out there. I thank you in advance. Divine clarity, divine clarity of disappearance of Dylan Brown. Related to disappearance of Dylan Brown. Remember, a lot of this is none of my opinion. All I'm doing is sharing information, okay? Set on fire, body, or evidence, okay? I sense more than anything, evidence, okay? This is definitely a cleanup job, okay? Please know that. I don't know why this came out. I'm just showing it, okay? I'm just showing it. It has here running away from abuse at home, verbal, sexual, physical, or molested. Okay. What's standing out to me more than anything is verbal. Okay, verbal abuse. But it just depends on what this means to Dylan. Okay. But I don't sense that he ran away from home. I'm not sensing that. I'm just sharing it. Okay. Okay, I'm going to stop right there. It looked like this young man was set up. Okay, I don't know if it's due to some petty, you know, Okay, I'm just going to share. I'm just going to share. I'm just going to share. Um, all of this is allegedly, but there are clues in here. Okay, it has here west. Now I was picking up on something about south earlier. Okay, but anyway, west is popping up too. Okay, something about west. Um, it has here handyman, labor worker, someone who has problem solving skills. It's showing area. Okay, it looks wooded like. Okay, wooded like area. It has here. There's a drainage ditch in the area. Okay, something about lunchtime, whatever that means. Something around lunchtime. It has here open pit hole evidence, and we did see the card about setting something on fire. Okay. It has here something about a state park. Okay, something about a park. Okay. It has here fake friend, fake friends. It has here planning a vacation. So this is the one who's planning on doing something or getting away. Okay. Or someone is planning on taking a trip. It has here someone has life skills. They're good with their hands. Okay. Okay, and we saw this already. Set on fire body or evidence. It has here running away from abuse at home, verbal, sexual, physical, or molested. As I stated, what stands out to me more than anything is verbal. Now, it may not be his home. It can be whomever the home that he went to. Okay, uh, he was dealing with some abuse. But I let you be the judge. It has here body near or on job site work person work person from job site. Okay, I don't know what that means. I'm gonna read it again. Body near or on job site. Something about work, pertaining to work, and it says um person from job site, whatever that means. Okay. And you know what? I just thought about something. They did mention something about that he had fired somebody. I think he had fired somebody. Oh my goodness. I think he had fired somebody for whatever reason that was working with him, family. And we did see someone feeling bitter, you know, that could possibly want revenge. That's interesting. That's interesting how that came up. But anyway, it has here crime scene was staged, false evidence. We know that already because his vehicle was clean. It was a little too clean. And also inside where the driver's seat area was, Dylan is what, about 5'10". Um, the chair was pushed up. Okay. As far as someone that's not as tall, okay, that was driving his vehicle. Okay. His seat was not pushed back because he is 5'10". So someone was definitely driving his vehicle. All right. I believe a lot of this is just background things that was going on with Dylan, okay? That his family may not even know anything about. It has here, allegedly, seen someone having a affair, the secret, all right? And we did see something about, you know, a fight with somebody's spouse, okay? It has here a trip without a passport. It doesn't have to be Dylan. Maybe somebody got missing. It has here, allegedly, gunshot wound. Because there was blood that was on his shoe. It has here above water. It has here communication by message or contract business dealings. So this speaks about business dealings, okay? It has here wrong direction, wrong direction, danger ahead. Okay, wrong direction, danger ahead. It has here on the dark web. That's crazy. I don't know what this means, but it came out twice. Something about on the dark web. Maybe the person, that's involved, does a lot of shady things as far as how they make their money, and they are into this right here, being on the dark web. Okay. I'm not getting a strong hit on that one. This is popping up, hurt, harmed at home. If it's not his home, it's somebody else's home. Okay. It just depends on who he met up with. Okay. There we go again. The dark web. Sell and trade. Something about money. Sell and trade. Somebody doing some business dealing on the dark web. Somebody is a felon. Somebody has a felon background. Okay. Background has been convicted of a felon or a ex-felon. Okay. Here we go again. Having a affair, having a romantic affair not committed. But the key word is affair. What's that about? They didn't know someone that was married. Just saying. It has here local in the area. Somebody is a smoker. It has here body pains. Dealing with experiencing body pains. It has here thank you. You're welcome, love. But also the thank you can be someone receiving an offer. Okay. And he's saying thank you. I don't know what this means. Let me see something. I don't know what this means, but it came out. It says question lawsuit. Okay. I don't know. I don't know what that means. All right. Oh boy. Normally I don't go this long. Let me see something. Where do we go? Let me see. Does anything else want to come out? And then I'm going to show you these cards I have here. I'm going to just show them to you, okay? Because time is of the essence. Okay, it has here. Someone they know has them hidden in a house, hidden room, bunker underground, basement, or outside shed. Okay, see how the area looks? You see mountains, it's spacious, open area. So obviously somebody must have some kind of property, a shed or a house. Okay, wherever this location is, the lights are out, the television is off, the cell phone is away. According to the spirit, someone has dealing hidden in a remote location, away from people and buildings. Okay, it has here they were fooled, lied to, fooled by the Joker. Oh, okay. So somebody lied to him and fooled him. Okay, it seems like to me, also someone was trying to offer him something, but they fooled him. But that person is tied to some type of group or organization, okay, that's into a lot of illegal things. That's what I'm picking up more than anything. Look at that, taking an oath in secrets of allegiance, gang/group, promise of loyalty. Okay, so these people right here, they're not going to talk. They are not going to talk. They are not going to talk. And the bottom say abandon. They are not going to talk. The thing about it, he was drinking, and I'm sensing that he was someone could maybe have spiked his whatever he was drinking, because he was impaired. But the spirit also reveals those hidden things that were going on with him too now in his own personal life. Okay, I'm gonna stop right there. I'm gonna stop right there. When I see rabbit hole, I stop. When I see rabbit hole, I stop. And I'm gonna tell you why I stop. Okay, it has here taking bribes, money or favor or promise in order to influence the judgment or conduct position or of trust. Okay, so this is about taking a bribe. Taking a bribe. Who would take a bribe? Well, they have a what? Sheriff, okay, someone of authority, police officer sometimes would take a bribe, or someone that's in a high position, of influence can take a bribe. But that's interesting. This is the one who's taking an offer of money. It says taking bribe, money, or favors or promise in order to influence the judgment of the situation. Okay, that's interesting. That's interesting. And if this is the case, no, what I'm saying is right here. Where is it at? The one I'm seeing is right here. Rabbit hole. So this being said, the truth will not be televised. Many of you are going to receive a little bit of information, but we will not receive the whole information because we're looking at a rabbit hole, okay? And a lot of times, there are big people with money that's calling the shots, okay? That's a part of these organizations because money is being transferred from hand to hand, and you don't know who hand to hand is going into, okay? To keep it with their little corruption going on, all right? Let me just say that. It has here demented, suffering from dementia, unable to think, so dealing with feeling confused for whatever reason. It has here dazed and confused, okay? I to believe because he had taken some substance. Either he was injected, some drugs was injected into him, or he was drinking and it could have been spiked. Okay. It has here victim is close by their job site area, within 5, 10 miles, or 15 miles. Okay, I'm not getting a strong hit on that one. We saw abandoned. We saw here running away from home, abuse, physical or sexual, running from control of parents or partner. Okay, whatever that means. It has here those that can help will not. They choose money. They choose money. So we're looking at maybe some corruption going on. They choose money over doing what's right. Abuse of power, sellout. Sadly to say, we did see something about someone could have been using a gun on him. It has here also someone could have had a knife, allegedly. Someone is very slender, built light, male or female, okay, in good shape. It has here, okay, this is someone now, okay, it says holds two energy, male and female, could be bisexual or gay, okay. It has here, there was some drinking going on, all right. It has here, mom knows, not speaking up, whatever that means. Okay. Mom is not involved now. Let me just say that. Mom is not involved. Okay. But maybe she knows something and she's not putting two and two together. All right. This is popped up again. It says has addictions, drugs, alcohol, or both. So some type of addiction is playing a part. Okay. And it has here side of the road, body, off road ditch, something about outside of the road, okay? All right. I'm going to go ahead on and show you these other cards. I'm going to end this reading. Unfortunately, I will not be doing a part two. Um, we're going to just hope for the best. Obviously, this young man was bamboozled, okay? He was bamboozled. I don't know if he was keeping his offer to himself. I don't know if his family knows anything about an offer, but an offer was presented to him, okay? And foolishly, he did go meet up with somebody. Now, who is this somebody? Only dealing know, okay? But yeah, due to deception, he was fooled, okay? He was fooled. All right, now I'm going to show you these cards. I have. I'm just going. They're not in divine order. I'm gonna show them to you. This is one. What happened? Okay. This is one what happened. It has here trafficking, addictions, hallucination, cognitively impaired. And we did see this impaired big time, okay? And due to this so-called corruption that's going on, we might be looking at some trafficking, okay? Just saying. And also addiction is right here as well, okay? If they don't find Dylan on time, we have here when we got years, relates to past and future. We know it's not past because Dylan went missing May the 25th. So we look, it has here, we should know about Dylan's whereabouts within years, okay, whatever that means. But like I said, with God, all things are possible. You know, if authorities actually do their job and don't take no bribe from anybody, okay, share the information that they already have with the family, okay, so his mom can start putting two and two together, get an idea what's going on with her son, okay. It may be sooner than this. Let me just say that. But anyway, it has here years. So it looks like if they don't put two and two together, and I really don't know family because we're looking at corruption here. We're looking at corruption, okay? Because somebody is into some things and they're attacking some groups. So we're looking at corruption. Um, we have here what happened. It has here shaken, failed, slash tripped, dumped, thrown, pushed. It has here accidental. So any of these can play a part. And I don't mean no harm, but dumped. Uh, I'm picking up on dump big time. I think about dump. I think about somebody just throwing your ass, somewhere and you know, in a hole or a ditch. Let me just say that. But anyway, and this is another what happened. It has here jealousy, and we did see the word jealousy. Somebody being jealous of him. Jealousy, intimidation, insults, and we did see that he was dealing with some type of bullying and emotional abuse, insults, uh, degradation, financial abuse, lack of medical care, okay, especially if he was hurt. Here's another where, okay, here's another where. I can't make this up. You see that? That looks like a basement. And we did see one of the cars speaking about possibly inside of a house. And basement was on there as well. Basement cellar, some type of small, space. We have here small space cave, okay? So that's like somebody's dumping you or putting you inside of something. And we have here farm, barn, and shed. Okay. And we have here house, apartment, and residential area. They go house. That popped up as well. House. And remember, we saw her at home. Okay. So Dylan was at someone's home. Now this right here is a who did it, the power control killer. I'm going to read a little bit on this individual. As I stated, there are others that are in the know and they are playing the part, covering this up. It has here main motivation is to dominate and control their victims. They enjoy the process of murder, which involves stalking, capturing, and torturing their prey. They are sexually aroused by the whole process of murder. Their I can't read. Their final stage uh, death brings them climax. Okay, so this is a very sick individual. Let me just say that. Okay, being controlled or of how and when the victim dies is empowering to them. Okay, usually charming, charismatic, and intelligent. Rape is not motivated by lust like the hold on, they do not. Let me see. They do They do not love interacts of their victims. I can't read that small right. Now that y'all look at it. Okay, I apologize. I can't read it. Too small. I need my reading glasses on. but it'll give you a little clues about the person that's taking part in this young man's disappearance. Now, this popped up right here, okay? It has here strange phenomena involved. When I get this card right here, it lets me know the person is no longer with us, okay? Allegedly, he could be no longer with us, okay? It has here, surveillance cameras may provide important clues. Somebody has a camera that has seen something. While they're sharing it, maybe the authorities having it, holding on to it. Who knows? It has here, killer may have an item belonging to the victim. It has here, this crime will be solved in the distant future. I hope not, family. It has here, victim engaged in unusual behavior prior to the crime. Now it says victim engaged in unusual behavior. So he pretty much was doing something that wasn't really known to his character of doing, okay? But due to being tempted, you know, he was doing something that's out of character. Let me just say that. And I feel like the drinking was out of his character, okay? So it says victim engaged in unusual behavior prior to crime. So it was something that he was doing because he ended up being all dazed and confused, okay? It has here, suspect lives near the scene of the crime. It has here, in the future, the killer may admit guilt. It has here, important details are not being revealed to the public at this time. So the authorities are holding on to information, and most likely his parents don't know anything, okay? That's what they do. They hold on to information. But due to some bribing now, allegedly, due to bribing, paying people off, his family might not get that information. Just saying. Yes, here. Killer sustained a wound during the murder. It has here, dating history or killer knew a victim. So it says dating history or the killer knew the victim. Okay. It has here, forensic science field will provide important clues. It has here, drugs may be a factor. Hold on, family. It has here, drugs may be an important factor in the case. So who knows? His drink could have been spiked. It has here, look, it has here, lies, deception, and a potential cover up. You see the word deception? It did come out, didn't it? Lies, deception, and a potential cover up. It has here, killer has a history of committing crime. So this person being doing a lot of foolishness and a lot of unlawful acts. Okay, they just haven't gotten caught. Makes you wonder who's protecting them. Anyway, it has here, need to interview more suspects. Okay, so that you know it's not just one. It ain't just two. Okay, there are others that are in the know. It has here, killer may currently be in prison for another crime. So this is letting us know, you know, he could, the person that's involved in dealing disappearance may have a criminal record. Okay, they've been in and out of jail before. Okay, there's a record of them. And the last one, I can't make this up. It has here, multiple people are involved in the crime. Multiple people are involved in the crime. This is some type of group. Okay, corruption. We did see the dark web, didn't we? We did see money exchange. We did see something of stolen. Okay, we're looking at those others are in the know. Okay, they are helping cover things up. And why do they do it? Due to money exchange, and also being affiliate in some type of groups, gang, or illegal organizations, you name it. But of course, you got one person that's calling the shots. Anyway, I'm through with this reading. This was definitely emotionally draining. As you see, I was trying to get as much information as I could, family. I didn't need to be the judge. I'm praying this young man will be found no matter what, family. We're going to leave it up to the Most High God, divine timing, as far as, additional information coming out. I'm sure there will be others that will be doing reading. And please know, collectively, when we all come together, the puzzle will start to fit. Okay, I did my part. This was a labor of love. I do charge behind the scenes. Yes, I do. Because you see, this is my time. But I'm just praying that a loved one will happen to watch, and just maybe, that some of the information that did come out, that maybe they can put some pieces together and do their own research, because there are people in that town, they know things. And when it's a small town like that, people talk, they know things. And if you have a closed ear all you want, uh you will not get those answers. You have to step outside the box. And even though people want facts, okay, and I understand that, you have to step outside the box and seek additional, ways of getting those answers that you're not getting. And anyway, but due to people, exchange of hands, people being paid off, okay, people taking bribes, yeah, that's going to keep the family in the dark big time. So anyway, this is my reading on 19-year-old Dylan Brown, who went missing May the 25th of this year. I send the family my love. I'm praying you get those answers that you're seeking. Much love to you, butterflies. Thank you for watching. I normally do not go this long, but as you see, I was passionate and I care. Thank you for watching. Please like and share, and bye for now.